Hello, my name is Rachel. I am here in the studio with my little dog Boo, and today we're going to be doing a session for people with lumbar spinal stenosis. So this session is going to help you become more aware of the condition and show you ways that you can move and still have a really good Pilates workout whilst also being mindful of what's going to be really good for your body. All right, all you need is a mat. Make sure it's a comfy one, and go ahead, get yourself ready. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is get down on our mats, and we're going to completely lie down. All right, so let's have those knees bent, feet hip width apart, and then just bring yourself down onto your mat. So I'm going to go through the session and I'm going to give you information as we go. All right, so first thing we're going to think about with a spinal stenosis, what we have to remember is that the space that the spinal cord goes through on the spine, it begins to narrow. So you often get a lot of pain down the back of the legs. And what we want to do is alleviate that pain and help you feel better. So we're going to start with very traditional Pilates movements, which are perfect for this condition. And that's the pelvic tilt. So you're going to rest your hands on your abdominals, let your elbows drop down onto the floor, and just completely relax those shoulders. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, think of closing the rib cage, drawing the belly button down towards the spine and tilting the pelvis towards your face. And then you're going to inhale as you return, and you only go back to the point where you're not feeling any pain. Okay, for some people that might still be a partial tilt. Some people might be okay in neutral, but what you do not want to do is arch your back. Okay, so you're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, feel the abdominals pulling inwards away from your hands, and then add a tilt of the pelvis. And inhale to return. So you're going to exhale, draw the abdominals in, tilting the pelvis towards you, and inhale to return. Exhale, drawing the abdominals in and tilting the pelvis towards you. Inhale, return. Two more. Exhale to tilt. Inhale, return, and exhale to tilt. Inhale, return. So let's bring those arms down by our side now, placing the palms down. And I want you to take a deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to tilt, and you're going to tilt as much as you can, keeping the back of your ribs on the floor, but just starting to lift your tailbone up. So what we're doing is we're creating space. We're opening up that space in the body. Then you're going to inhale, exhale gently, coming down, and try and feel your way to the point where you can hold that pelvis, but you're not feeling any pain or numbness or tingling down the legs. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw the abdominals in, tilting. Now keep that tilt going and try and peel the tailbone off the floor whilst keeping the ribs down. That's it. Inhale, exhale, lay that pelvis back down. Let's just do two more. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Inhale, hold. Exhale to return. And last one, deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Inhale, hold, and exhale to return. So it's very important that we keep that tilt, that posterior tilt when you have a stenosis. So we're going to try going up into the bridge now. So take a breath in. Start the same way. So you're going to exhale, you're going to tilt. You're going to keep tilting. You're going to press into your feet, keeping the ribs down, but just lift a little bit higher now. And if it feels okay, keep going up. But what you want to think of is like there's a little weight on your ribs. So your ribs can't lift. It's just the bottom half of the body. Okay, and then you take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly coming down. So we're looking for getting to that lovely diagonal line. So take a breath in. Exhale, tilting the pelvis. Keep tilting, keep peeling. Lifting up. Think of the ribs at the front being heavy. So we don't want to arch our back. We want to push up with our legs, but keep these ribs down so we don't aggravate anything in the back. Take a breath in. Exhale slowly. Bring yourself back down. Good. And again, deep breath in. Breathing out to tilt. Start to peel up off the floor, focusing on that lower body. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back down. Well done. One more deep breath in. Exhale to tilt. Peeling up. Good. Inhale to hold. And exhale, slowly coming down and back onto the mat. Okay, so what we're trying to avoid is any arching of the back. So if you always keep that on your mind, whatever class you do with me, you're going to be in the right place for you. All right, so we're going to make sure those ribs are down and we're going to bring our feet together. And what we want to do is do a little tilt, so a posterior tilt, so that's pelvis going towards your face. All right, and so you can feel how you're using your abdominals there, which is great. Take the arms out to the side and try and keep that slight tilt as you inhale and take the knees over to the right hand side. So staying aware of the abdominals, but finding now a nice stretch through the side of the body, and then exhale to come back, making sure you're not popping those ribs. Inhale over the other way. And exhale to come back. Inhale as you go over to your right. Exhale to come back. Inhale over to your left. Exhale to come back. Inhale over to your right. Exhale to come back. And inhale over to your left. And exhale to come back. Okay, we're going to separate those feet and we're going to reach our hands up behind our heads. So we're going to interlace the fingers, take the hands behind the head, open those elbows. But once again, think of drawing in here and a slight posterior tilt. So a little tilt towards you. All right, imagine there's a little bug or something underneath your back you're trying to squash down. Okay, you're going to hold that position of the pelvis. You're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to pull in on those abdominals and float the head and the chest up. So working those abdominals now. Inhale to hold, and then exhale to slowly come back down. Going to take a breath in. Breathing out and exhaling to lift. Inhale to hold and exhale to lower down. Deep breath in and exhale to lift. So keeping that posterior tilt. So you want to feel the mat underneath your back. Inhale. Exhale to come back down. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Inhale to hold. And exhale to lower down. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale to tilt. Floating up. Inhale to hold. And exhale to lower down. Now we're going to add a little rotation with the same attention to detail. So tilt that pelvis back towards your face. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to lift yourself up. Now we're going to take a breath in and we're going to exhale a little rotation through the waist. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, little rotation to your left. And back to center. Exhale, go right. And back to center. Exhale, go left. And back to center. Exhale, right. And back to center. Exhale, left. And back to center. Take a deep breath in. Try and come up a little higher. And then exhale all the way down. So I know that you can feel that there. Well done. All right, so we're going to keep this posterior tilt and we're going to add a little bit of movement now to get the hips working. So we're going to take a breath in. You're going to breathe out and float the right leg up. Toes pointed. So keep that tilt, but you're going to inhale, lower the leg down, but only as far as you can go without the pelvis going back. So you've got to keep the tilt. Lifting up. Inhale, lower the foot. Exhale up. And just be guided by what your pelvis, what your body can do. All right. And up. So keeping the tilt. Lower and up. One more. Lower and up. Now hold it there. Keep the tilt and float the other leg up. And then place the right foot down. So maintaining the tilt, we're going to inhale lower, exhale up. Inhale lower, exhale up. Inhale lower and exhale up. Inhale lower and exhale up. Inhale lower. And exhale up, last one, and lower, and up. Well done. Let's bring the right leg up. Very good. Take your arms out to the side. Okay, and make sure you're still in that slight tilt. Okay, and your knees can be towards you slightly like mine are. Okay, you want to really make sure that you're in the tilt. And we're going to add a little rotation. So we're going to take the knees gently to the right, not too far. And exhale back to center. And to your left. And exhale back to center. And to the right. And back to center. And to the left. And back to center. Two more. And center, left, and center. Now I want you to pull your right knee into your chest and send that left leg away. Now we're going to do the single leg stretch. And what I want you to really emphasize and stay focused on is your back pressing down into the mat. So we're going to take a breath in and we're going to exhale to lift up. What I find really helps with clients who have stenosis is to keep this knee pulling in a bit more than normal because it will really help you keep that posterior tilt. Now with the leg can go lower, all right? It can go as low as you want as long as you can still keep this tilt, okay? So you're going to take a breath in, exhale, we're going to switch and switch and switch. That's it. and switch. So focus on the position of your spine and your pelvis, and switch, and switch, and switch, and good. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees in, take yourself down, pull your knees into your chest, take them out to the side, and then bring them back together. Remember, don't let your back arch, so you come in, around. And as those knees go away, your back's going to want to arch, so that's where you've got to use your abdominals to pull the pelvis towards you. One more time. Good. Then we're going to go back the other way. So the knees go away, out and in, away, out and in, away, out and in. One more, away, out and in. Now keep the right knee to the chest. Let's reach that left leg along the floor now. All right, so you're going to really pull this knee in. We're just going to have a little stretch here for a moment. Now for some people, they might feel that's a bit uncomfortable, so you can do this stretch with the other leg slightly bent, okay? Now I want you to put your hands underneath the leg. Keep the leg towards you, keep the posterior tilt. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're just going to extend and stretch your hamstring and down. Extend and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot. Let's get that nice calf stretch and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. One more. Flex and point. Let's pull that knee in. Bring your left knee in and send the right leg out. Okay, so leg can be straight or bent. And let's just hold this stretch. Good. Placing the hands under the thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend. So very important that leg does not move away from you. The knee stays close to your chest. And you're just extending from the knee. Okay, it's not about getting the leg straight. It's about finding that functional stretch at the hamstring. Good. Let's do 2 more. Hold it. Flex the foot and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Last one. Flex and point. Well done. Lower that foot. Bring those knees in. Excellent. So now you're going to place your hands underneath those legs. And we're going to do a little bit of rocking up to sitting. So you're going to nod your chin, lift your head. Think about keeping that posterior tilt. All right, so it's like your tailbone is lifted. And you're just going to do a little bit of rocking, keeping that lovely round spine. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now to come up, what you're going to do is you're going to press your legs towards your hands and at the same time pull your hands towards you. Okay, so it doesn't look like much, but the legs are pressing away. You're keeping a round back. And you're coming up, keeping that rounded spine. You can place your feet down for a moment if you want. Then we're going to go back. So feet can stay on the floor or they can lift, but you're going to draw the abdominals in. Coming up and rolling back down to the floor. Again, so coming up, think of pushing the legs into the hands, keeping that rounded spine, coming over, coming back. So hopefully you're picking up that what's important for the lumbar spinal stenosis is we stay in a rounded spine. So no extension. Here we go. And back down. And last one. Good. And back down. Well done. All right, rock yourself up to sitting. Very good. Come onto your side. And let's do our clamshell. So what we want to do is have our knees a little further forward to make sure, once again, we're not arching our back there, all right? Elbow is underneath. Hand is here on the hip. Tummy is drawing in. You're going to exhale and you're just going to open. And inhale to lower down. Exhale, open. Inhale, lower. So if you feel any discomfort, you might need to bring your knees up a little more. Otherwise, we'll stay where we are. And down. So this is all about keeping your pelvis really still while we work the hip and the glute muscles. We're going to do 2 more. 2, 1, very good. Now you're going to reach that leg out, okay, and bring it slightly forward. Again, think of a slight tuck under, and then we're going to lift that leg up. And we're just going to do little circles. So you've got to try and keep your pelvis completely still with that slight tuck, and then we're going to circle forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, circle back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Bring that leg in. Come on up and let's go on to the other side. So clamshells to start with. So placing your knees in a position where your back is either straight or slightly rounded to the point you don't want to feel any pain, okay? Hand on the hip, lifting up here. We're going to open and down, open and down, open and down. Last one. Good. Now keeping that position of your spine, reach the leg out in line with the hip, little circles. So we're going forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come on in. All right, bring yourself up and we're going to come into the kneeling position, okay? Very, very important when you've got a lumbar stenosis, you don't arch your back. So we're not going to do the cat-cow, okay? The cat's fine, but not the cow aspect of it, okay? So we're not doing this. That's what you're avoiding. We want to be going in this direction. So that's what we'll start with. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders, lengthen out through that neck. And then taking a breath in, you're going to breathe out, pull the belly button to the spine and just try and tuck your pelvis under without moving too much in your upper back. Okay, and then you're going to reach that pelvis back and be guided by how your body feels as to where you can finish that movement. Okay, we absolutely do not want to be doing this. Some of you might be able to get to a neutral. Some of you might find that really that's not good for you. It feels better here. All right, so be guided by your own body. Take a breath in, exhale, draw in, tuck under. Inhale to return. Exhale, draw in, tuck under. Inhale, return. So you should be really feeling your abdominals here, pulling in and under. And lengthen back out, last one. And back. Now take your pelvis back to the place where you can hold it and there's no pain, okay? Slide your right leg back. Now imagine you've got a glass of water here on your back, so you've got to stay really still in your pelvis. You're just going to float the leg up to wherever you can reach without your back moving, without there being a change in shape here. If anything, emphasize a slight tuck under and then lower down. So lifting up and lower down. It really helps you focus on your gluteal muscles, and that's what we want. We want to strengthen them. Lift and lower. We're going to do 4 more. Good. Bring that leg in. Let's go on to the other side. So slide it back. Just be aware of where your spine is and then float the leg up. Find the top of the movement that works for you with no pain. And then we're going to lower and lift back up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come back in. Now we're going to add an arm into it. So you're going to slide your right leg and your left arm away. Okay, think about your spine, little tuck if you need to, and then float both of them up. Okay, strengthening the back of the body. Then you're going to lower and come back in. We're going to stay on the same side. So you're going to reach out and lift, lower and back. I find it helps when you have a stenosis to stay on the same side because you can kind of feel your way into the sort of where the movement works for you a little bit easier. Good. I think that's 4. We'll do 2 more. And in, up, and in. So let's switch to the other side now. Left leg, right arm. Okay, draw your abdominals in, lift. Feel your way to where is okay for you. And then lower and come in. Extend, lift, lower, and in. Extend, lift, lower, and in. I think we've got 2 to go. And in, and extend, lift, lower, and in. Well done. Okay, so come and lie down, and we're just going to finish with a nice little stretch. So lie yourself all the way down. And we're going to do a figure 4 stretch. So bring your right foot across your left knee. Okay, and then you can bring the foot towards you. You can stay there if you wish. What we're going to try and do is get some space in that lumbar spine. Or, which I really love, is to lift the leg up, put your hands underneath and just pull it towards you. So you're going to get a lovely stretch, but you're also opening up that space in the lumbar spine. If you're feeling inclined to add a bit more stretch, you can press your right elbow into your right leg. And then just take some deep breaths there. You want to feel your tailbone is curling up off the floor. Well done. And then you're going to gently change sides. So left ankle across the right knee. Bring the foot towards you. You can stay there if you want. You want to take it further, you can lift the heel, you can lift the leg, hands around that right thigh, left elbow pressing into the left knee. Then just draw that leg towards you. And again, you want to feel your tailbone curling up off the floor. Well done. Good. Bring those feet down, roll onto your side, and up you come. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed our session, Pilates for lumbar spinal stenosis. Hopefully if you learned a few things as well today. And if you do this session on a regular basis, it will really, really help you manage the pain you get from that condition. All right, so try and do this one at least 3 times a week. But once you're familiar with the movements and the things you need to avoid, then try some of my other Pilates sessions using that knowledge. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Please do subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment below. All right, so take care, have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to support me and this channel, then please do check out my Ko-fi page, where not only will you be able to support me, but you'll also get an insight into all the other things going on in my life. I talk about nutrition, health, culture, all kinds of stuff. So if that's something that appeals to you, then do check out the Ko-fi page. Take care, and I'll see you soon.